we broke a big story last week. I was going to say with Patrick Byrne that China. I believed every word he said. We haven't got to follow up on this. Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Chinese military intelligence in Serbia hacked our machines
in 2020, and they've done it for 25 plus years to destroy the West from the inside. But I believe
75 countries.
Yeah, I
totally believe it.
So anyway,
them Chinese are smart. I guess eating fucking snake meat makes you, and kitty cats and dogs and shit. I've seen all them videos. I guess it makes you smart or some shit.
Can I tell you the first meal when I got there?
What?
They had one of those lazy Susan things going around the table, and there was like 10 of us at a table. And the first thing I saw was deep fried baby birds with their wings fully alive.
Yeah, they dip them alive.
Do that though.
They're horrible.
The French do it too.
And then they grabbed an eel out of the fucking aquarium thing and chopped it all up and fried it. And I was
it was alive? They fried it?
No, I like American Chinese food. Yeah. Like I was like more rice and plum wine. That's all I lived on.
You were there for how long? 6 months?
3 months.
3 months.
And that's when Tony broke up with me.
No, you got married. Tony. You got married on the talk show.
You were married? I didn't know
She got married on the talk show.
It was
to a Janis Joplin Chandler married her and her boyfriend.
In Hawaii.
Remember? In Hawaii.
And you said Johnny was jealous of him.
He was a very talented musician. I loved him, actually.
Johnny don't like nobody.
Yeah.
Will Johnny ever see this?
Yes, he watches.
Yeah, he'll see it.
Okay, cut this out.
No, Johnny. We've said
I love
good
Johnny.
And bad. No,
Johnny's great.
Johnny, with everything aside,
he's a cancer.
He's a big boy. He can take it.
Seriously,
100%.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, you go marry Tony over in Hawaii, and the girl that married you. The girl that married you was the Janis Joplin Chandler that was on the talk show, right?
Yes. What was her name? Linda.
I don't remember. Linda, that's right. Did you believe she was really channeling Janis Joplin?
I did. And remember when me, you, and Doug did, I don't remember who it was, but she said you and I were siblings. And we were medicine women by a creek, and I was your older sister taking care of you. Do you remember that?
No, not really.
I'll never.
In our past life or something.
Doug Rukavina was there.
What was Doug
And she
doing?
told him Doug. He was Michael, the angel.
Oh, she did?
He was super sweet. He had no bad intentions.
You said you're actually the angel, or you're...
It was like you're Michael, the angel, or, Michael.
I love Doug. Remember, I think he has a couple of twin daughters or something. Mm-hmm. Twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
He married
Did you remember
girl.
Doug, Jay?
He has a weird family, too. But he was my favorite assistant ever. Because remember, he could turn his legs backwards from the knee down and walk like that?
No,
remember he had double
that.
jointed from the knee down?
I do not remember
And he could turn his feet all the way around and then go walk like 5 or 6 steps with his feet going backwards.
I wonder if that's good in bed.
No.
Like a gymnast.
Wait, sorry, we're getting off track. The ketamine thing, I never got to finish.
Oh, yeah.
The patterns, I want to hear more about this because it's actually pretty deep. You're talking about the interconnectedness of God. I thought that was a cool thing.
Knitting the
you keep saying knitting. You
the
don't
loose
have to
ends
talk about
together.
It, but I think it's interesting if you want to talk about it more. I'd like to hear more about it.
It helps.
Well, that's just what God's doing right now in the world.
I think so too.
And it's helping reduce your anxiety.
Yeah, it has helped reduce well, it's not really my anxiety. My anxiety is the only thing that keeps me going. If for that to be reduced would not be good.
You're an anxiety whore.
Yeah, it keeps me going,
It's your fuel.
Well, it keeps me going because it's kind of like if I don't have anxiety to continually, like in cartoons, where the characters, they're trying to run away, and at first their leg spins in a circle and they go, if I don't keep on doing that, I will go down in the quicksand
Wow.
of the dark.
Wow,
the dark fucking depression of shit.
That's when
the
you take
deep
your nap.
fucking depression of the reality.
Have you considered that that's not the best way to
live?
Be? Yeah. Have you ever considered an alternative? I'm not trying
There
to
is an alternative, the dark horror of the reality.
You mean there's no way to just like be at peace in the moment without either anxiety or depth of horror? There's no.
Only when she's fucked up.
I mean, I can't find it.
Have you ever tried?
Wait,
I have to be when I'm in anxiety. What are you doing?
She's fixing her hair. She's Shannon.
No.
She can't.
Well, she is my hair and makeup artist.
But you're a guest now. You don't.
Yeah, you're off the clock.
No, but I wanted.
She's never off the clock.
No, I wanted to fix your
One time we were in the bathroom because I was going to do an interview.
Howard Stern.
And we were in
Howard
New York.
Stern.
Was it Howard? No, it wasn't Howard Stern. Because you were doing my makeup and bothering me and chattering and slamming my face and my lips, I guess, and everything, and incessant chattering. And then a guy comes in, he goes, "Ladies, this is audio."
Radio.
Wow.
Same thing.
It was audio.
Wasn't Stern then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking Shannon. This
But
is on the fucking radio.
I want you to look beautiful, like to your full potential.
But I'm just saying, have you ever considered that instead of the dusting up, chaotic, anxious, riddled way that you consider like your default.
See, I'm only like that when I'm around people.
What happens when you're alone? You talk to yourself. Peace. I understand that.
Praying, peace, lovely.
Is that true though? Because there's no way to know if you.
Huh?
Are you sure you're nicer? I mean, you're more.
No,
well, I am. Always studying and reading and.
Yeah, you
like today when we drove home, it was like an hour.
Yeah,
and we didn't really talk.
Yeah,
she likes to be alone with her morbid thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is it really peaceful when you're alone, or is it just like you're just stressed out about whatever you're stressed out, but no one's talking to you?
When I'm alone, I'm all talking to God.
Okay,
100%.
That's good. That's why she likes to be alone.
I'm like, I told you this was going to happen if you didn't listen to me.
I got it. So when people are around, you can't talk to God.
Yeah, they're interrupting the flow.
I understand that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I'm getting all anxious because I'm like, wait, he's not able to see things correctly without my constant.
That's what I was going to ask next. You feel you have to control God.
Not control,
you have to help him. You're like God's wife. You have to like nag him.
I am God's wife. My sister said that.
Title.
My sister said that a long time ago, and I guess I do feel that way.
I think every woman feels they have to nag a man, and I love that you're so high up that you have to feel like you have to nag God.
I don't nag him.
What do you call it?
I used to have material about it, or I'd say, I said this at a Norman Lear when he was faking like he cared about America because he's a Democrat, and I was like, yeah. I had a whole routine about God's wife. Because, it is in deep Torah about that. And I said, we've really been brainwashed to assume that God is a single parent. I had that material. And I go, but this is the time where God's wife is like, hey, I let you take it for a long, but now I got to step in because look at them. Nothing you're doing's helping.
Right.
They're fucking killing each other, and nothing you are gonna do it my way now. Like every mom has to step into every dad.
No, I agree. This is actually an archetype
and that is what it says is gonna happen.
Wow.
When the middle way, which is what Torah always talks about. Not to go to either extreme, right or left, any extreme, stay in the middle. The middle is the path of the mother. And to ferret, which is the navel, which is mercy, all these things. And that's what's coming back now. That's why I say knitting the loose ends together. Because it's the heart of, the heart of the cosmos is the heartbeat of the womb.
I do feel God could use a wife.
Well, here I am. And, you know, I'm talking to him all the time, like, you know, here's what you got. You must do, you know, and I say, you know, it's a tragedy that the only people allowed down here to talk about you are a bunch of idiot men that can't keep it in their pants for 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah, they're always like
and I'm like, and
somebody.
how come, you know, I'm talking and they're
they
like,
need strange.
She's gross.
Yeah.
We can't listen to nothing she says, although everything she says does happen and occurs exactly as she says it does. She's fat. She has large. She has a large upper thigh. It's just too much for me. But you know, I keep on talking. And I'm like, I'm going to hit that sweet spot, whether it's, I want it to be while I'm alive, so, because I'm that bitter. But, you know, God will say, you know, it's going to be a long time after you're gone. I'm like, yeah, you would do that.
That's no fun. You want it to happen when you're alive, for sure.
But then I interviewed Frank Zappa when he was dying, and I sort of changed then because I said, asked him, how do you want to be? Because he overthrew communism. His music overthrew communism.
Can I interject?
No.
No, I want to hear this.
And I said, you've done so many heroic and unspoken things because nobody gets it because they're a fucking bunch of dunces. But I get it. And how do you want to be remembered? And he said, I don't.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be dead. These people are too fucking stupid to get it anyway.
Holy shit,
but he goes, you know what does matter? I lived to see the birth and the death of rock and roll. And that's all that matters to me.
So you see